Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 2, Episode 161 with me, Cid, and last episode we made a machine that turned coloured clay into terracotta and started putting the machine together to turn that into clay. So we've still got a few bits and pieces. One of the things I do want for some conveyor belt adapters, I can't remember how many of these I actually need now. Pardon me. I think I had 12, didn't I? Hydrators. So we're going to need 12 of those. Okay, hang on. What's that called? 12 of those. 64 should be plenty. We probably want some of those, which means we're going to need a few of those. Let me just do, well, if I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That should give us what we need, I hope. 1, 2, and there. That should do the trick nicely. Now let's go and have flux thingy. Flux. We need a flux point. Start on one of those, please. Thank you very much. And I need some power cable extraction thingies. We're going to need a couple of those. And we lost myself. We are going to need a couple of those, and that should give me a couple of those. Right, let's see whether that gets us where we need to be. I've also taken a couple of signs. I'm playing with a different set of headsets and the sounds feel very different to me. I'm sure they're the same to you, but my headset's kind of more or less finally bitten the bullet. Yeah, so what I want to do is, before you enter this, I want to put a warning sign up. Warning! Magnet. Please turn off all magnets before, damn it, before entering. Entering. Done. Reason: anything that's on these conveyor belts and these conveyor belts, if you've got a magnet on, or these ones that we're about to do, if you've got a magnet on, well, things are going to be unpleasant because you're going to start picking all sorts of stuff up. Oops. Okay, we'll take you across there. Like a so. Yeah, so these things are not quite full, but shouldn't be too bad. And then this lot will all come down here, and we'll have this going on here, and this lot will come over to here like a so. Helps if you don't fall down. And also on this side. And I like making, I mean, this machine is completely unnecessary, you know, but there are plenty of ways to get clay. I mean, push comes to shove, you can always do it the hard way and just, you know, go and go and mine some, you know, dig it up. However, we have quite a few requirements for clay, and consequently I could do with some more of those actually. Having a machine to do this with a power switch on the actual dehydrator, on the thing that sends these over, basically any hardened clay that's in these can be processed, but if you turn that off, then the entire thing will just grind to a halt. So we've got control over the power as well, which is nice. And yeah, so the last thing I think we need to, well, two things we need to do. First things first, we need to place a power conduit. We'll do it there. I'm not going to link it up right now, but we're going to put this lot in place. And then we need some power lead. Have I got any here? No, so it's probably in here. Yes, there you go. Energy extraction cable. If we just come out like this, actually, yeah, that would have actually made a lot more sense. Done slightly differently. Hup. Basically, we shall place you there. And we shall place you there. That's going to look a little bit out of sorts there, but it'll be fine. And obviously these are not going to draw any power because we haven't hooked it up yet. Doop, 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 doop. And yeah, we'll just get you like this. Lovely. Right, we need a return mechanism. I am just going to go with a ender chest set up in the middle, I think. Let me go and grab a purple coded ender chest. Three more of those, I think. And how best do I want to do this? Yeah, I'll do a number of hoppers, I think. What I am not sure is just how fast hoppers are going to cope with the influx of stuff. So yeah, I think we should be alright. If I go ender chest, make me one of those, please. Thank you very much. Oh, no, make me one of those. Start. Done. Pirtles. I need some pirtle dye. 1, 2, 3. And I need hoppers, didn't I? That's right. That should be plenty. And then I need to make the hopping conveyor belts, which should give me, oops, if you spell it right, these ones. So that means I need about 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, which is simple enough, and I think that will be it. And then we can turn it all on and see how we go. Yeah, the other advantage to doing some of these advanced things is these can be significantly less time consuming for me as videos, and I know that's not necessarily a consideration for most things, but you know, when you have to try and fit, oops, I didn't want to do that one. So what I would like to do is I want to go 1, 2, and 3. So that should work, and then we can go 1, 2. So anything flows over that one, it will, and that one will go that way. and then we'll just stick normal conveyors. So this is just an overflow mechanism, just in case we get more clay coming through here than we can cope with. Then that should all filter into that, and anything that flows over will kind of jitter between the two, I believe. I am going to put you on to green. And you are not getting any juice at all. Why? Why is that not getting any juice? Hang on. Still not. Still not getting juice. Why ever not? Active with the redstone. Oh, there we go. For some reason. Right, is somebody getting all of the lion's share? That is peculiar. Alright, let me have a look at this. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I think I figured it out. So it appears to be so if we lock the recipe there, then that shouldn't be able to get any more into it. Let me just chuck these in and see what happens here. Let me, I'm just going to so this is quite happily spitting these down. We've locked it. Oh, minimum stack size 1. Okay. So if I now go and take those out and lock it, take those out and lock it, then that, I believe, will do the trick. Oh, hang on. Running out of storage here. Now you can see what, oh god, there's some lag just going on there. Lock that. Lock that. So these should all be good. Lock that recipe. Wow, there's a getting very framey here. I don't think this is something we want to run all continuously. This is just something we're going to have to run now and again, because this is laggy, to say the least. Okay, and then lock it. Let me just come down there. They need to be rehooked in. Oh, hello. They need to be all rehooked in anyway, so lock. Won't take long before we can put most of that back in there. Whee! That is just seriously spitting out clay. I mean, that... Yeah. My frames are not very good at 14 FPS, but again, we locked this system down to be in some way kind of sensible, and then we can things. Now there is a bundled cable actually. I just wanted to have a look at that as well, because that might be something we can run the water. Oops. Transfers item, fluid and cable. So we could potentially utilize that. I've got to try and figure out how to do these now. That one's okay. Lock that. Lock that. Let me go and put these away. Right, so we know roughly what's going on here. I think I probably went overkill with the rehydrators, if I'm totally honest with myself. And oh Jesus, the framiness of this is terrible. And these should be all. I think we can probably reduce the size of it, you know. I don't think we need to be as large as we are there, and maybe those bundled cables will allow me to send the power and stuff over a single channel. Let me let this run down to empty, which shouldn't take long, and we'll have another look at it in a moment. Yeah, we've got a problem. The first thing is the clay is going through the system far too fast. These are backed right up, so hoppers out. Not a solution, or at least not a valid solution, not a very good solution, shall we say. There's nothing to stop us doing multiple ones of these coming around from here. It's just that they will still have the same problem, that they will ultimately fill up and die. Now I'm just trying to think how we get around that. I think we half the size of the installation for starters. We try those bundled cables, and then because that will only then spit out 3 per side, 3 from each side per side, kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to start off with. So let me dismantle this, bring us back down to a 6 hydrator system, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, I think I've come up with a solution. I've just tried it out. It definitely works. I want to also play around with... we did want to have a look at that wire bundle, didn't we? So let's have a look at those for starters. Bundle, make me 2 of those. That should be more than enough. And make me 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I also wanted to have a look at wireless redstone connections, and we have got several options. So that is a wireless transmitter, and that is the wireless receiver, and you basically hit this on the receiver to pick up the coordinate. Oh, it only does 1 though, doesn't it? Yeah, I suppose it's... We'll make 2 of those, and make 2 of those. 1, 2. That should work, I think, because we can then put a control panel somewhere, which would be good. Probably want some more signs then, don't we? Luckily I've got 1 or 2. These Bibliocraft ones, never got on with them. And this thing, item vacuum, is just simply item pipe and that, but it has the advantage that it is virtually instant, which is really nice. The other thing it has, and I think I'm going to double check this, but I think it will. I should have probably bought just an ordinary chest with me. We have got the loot box, so we can use that. I think you can place this sideways, and it will pick up anything. Yes. Oh, hang on, we wanted those. So that opens up some possibilities for me. What we are going to therefore do is we're going to... I've reduced this to 6 because I don't think we need that many. So, and it's a shame this is an even number, but well, there you go. That's what we're stuck with. And what we will do is we're going to just box this all in like that for now. And I'm going to get this I'm going to place you here. We're going to get this thing here, and that is going to go on like that. And then we shall place... I need actually, I brought one too few levers, but yeah, we'll live with that one. That's a problem for later. So that will come over here, and that will come over there. We'll have that go over the top. We'll fancy-fire this all up later. I need another lever because I want to think. I'm going to grab that Carmenite lever. I really should get a wireless system running, but I never get around to it. It's always... Okay, and let me go and get that Carmenite lever again. So we've got the signs, we've got plenty of levers, and we should be good to have a bash at... Should have brought some stuff actually. Doesn't matter. We should be good to have a bash at this lot. Let me... Now if I come in here and just take out... Take out that lot, and then come in with this lot here. That presumably still connects. Looks like it. Which means we can get rid of this. Which are probably now scattered to the 5 winds. Where are they all? Don't know. Doesn't really matter. Then we can take you. Oops. And place you on there. So these should all be getting juice. And they're not actually pulling anything at the moment. That's... Oh, because of course we haven't... Yeah, damn it, hang on. We need to actually put the input, don't we? I don't think that will pull power without it. So... I suppose the obvious thing to do is something along these lines. Didn't I pick that up? I've done my usual trick. I am so good at that trick, it's unbelievable. Okay, yeah, so we'll pop that there. We will stick you here. That... Yep, there's definitely power going through it, and we can't actually see what's happening, but that's there. So if we come over here and go and take that out, and take a wireless receiver. No, take a wireless receiver and a wireless transmitter and hit this on. Okay. Let's find somewhere to put a control panel. Over here is as good as anywhere. This one. For the time being, we'll just pop that down there, and for the time being, we'll do hydrators on stroke off. And then we can go over here. We can set you to be active with a redstone signal, and we should be able to go and activate that using that. And that is now activated. Excellent. Hydrators on off, done, sorted. We need to do the same here. However, what I would like to do, this is the receiver. I want to pop this one. Now that doesn't matter because it's always on. So we can grab that, pop that there. We'll make you active with a redstone signal, so we can take you away. That should have fired a whole load of stuff. What's going on here? There, oh, that's... yeah, that's a problem. So that is pulling things off of the conveyor belt, damn it. Let's just let that lot run through, and then we'll slurp it all up. Oh god, getting there. And these should be. Oh, hello. Oh, damn it! Damn it! I've got that thing. Okay, that's not a problem. Gone. Bang. And all gone. Except, of course, for this stuff over here, which is awkward. Now you are off. So this must have some power left in it. That's fine. I don't care if it's got power left in it. How do I get around this particular problem, though? Maybe, maybe we have to go like this then. Oh, did I see some more clay hovering around, waiting to be picked up? I did. Okay. So what happens if I do something like this? And we can tidy this up later, but you know, if I pop that on there now, and then I come over here and just start throwing. Oh, look at that, it's in there. Yeah, it's still pulling. Damn it. How do we handle this? That's the perfect solution, except for the one problem, which I've got an idea. Oops. Not doing that, of course. That's not the idea. I need to... hello. Come here, you. No, let me in. Okay. I think I've got an idea. I'll phrase this as. Damn you. Yeah, there. To there. No, one back. There. And then we'll, I don't know. We'll come up like that. We'll stick this on there. And we'll stick the lever on here. Now, first things first, that's facing that way. At what point does it, if any? Oh, it does it early, damn you. Alright, let me have a think about this, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, complete redesign later. Well, one complete redesign, almost a complete redesign. This is all under that. We've used bundle cable now to bring all three sources into the system. And we are going to try... need more. Come on, man, I've got some. We are going to try getting clever about this. Let me just make sure that I have not lit anything up. I haven't. So what we're going to do is we are going to come out like so. We're going to grab our... Is that going to be enough? No, I think I need to come a bit further down, don't I? It's going to look a little bit odd, but so be it. So we'll pop you here. And then we shall pop you on here. We'll stick that either side. And then we're going to grab these, which we are going to splurge them out like that. Now they've got some stock in them, so that's a little bit weird, but it doesn't really matter. And this is going to have that on it. So basically we're going to spurt them out. I think we'll do it like that. And then I think we should probably also just maximize the throughput of these by doing that. Now these should have nothing in them. That looks, yeah, it looks interesting. Obviously we need to do that. What we'll do is we shall turn these on. That will go on and then off again. There's still some juice in the hydrator, so what we should see is it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if this tries to pull them. They are all getting directed down here anyway. And I don't think anything's getting trapped, is it? No, that is working pretty good. And because it's virtually instantaneous, that can pull in a whole stack at a time. You know, it's not a major issue. So the last thing to do is to make the control panel look okay. This is now pointing the right direction, so it won't affect that. It shouldn't affect over there because it hasn't got the range. The last thing to do is to make these start to look a little bit more industrial. So I'm going to just get a little bit medieval with the old scaffolding around them, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, just finishing off a few minor finishing touches. I'm kind of varying this one. That one was all aluminium. This one's going to have the kind of the scaffolding slab with boards on it, just because that's not right. Just because I like. Why are you? This has been going fine until I started recording. So yeah, there's that. And then like that, and then just bring those over to there. And given that I haven't got any more ladders, I think that one is gonna do. It's yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's the export side of things. This is the import side of things. That needs to be turned back on. We've got the control center over here. I'm not 100% happy with it, but it'll do for now. So we've got the clay machine all done and dusted. This lot all needs to be put away properly, but for now that will do. This has got a bit of aluminium wiring. It's all enclosed. You can come up here, you can inspect the machine. Obviously that's all good. This side of the things has got inspection hatches through these, so if I go and turn the deconstructors on and off, we should start to see clay heading through there. And then, now this is not something we can have on all the time, because it is, even with this minor amount, is a bit of a lag factory, but yeah, it's working. I have to say I'm happy with that, and I think we'll take that as a screenshot, and we'll call this episode an episode. Now, next episode, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to be heading. I am going to move away from here for a while, maybe back to the aviary project, or perhaps back over to dinosaurs. Not entirely sure yet, but at this stage, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.